Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back, and if you're brand new here, welcome to the show. My name's Anton. This is the Anton Zachor Rock Show, and today we're going to be checking out STARSET's brand new single, Waiting on the Sky to Change, featuring Breaking Benjamin, another band I absolutely adore. And this is their brand new single, and for anyone who doesn't know who STARSET is, other than being a phenomenal band, they're an American rock band formed in 2013 by lead vocalist Dustin Bates, who's an extremely interesting human being. Just very philosophical, psychological, and he asks the kind of questions that I'm really into. So I love everything, and we've actually done all 4 full album reactions. So if you want to check out all of those, you can check them out in the link in the description down below. And also, I want to give a big, quick announcement. So be sure to stay to the end of this video because I'm going to be revealing how you can win a free song quest and get a whole bunch of exclusive bonus content, as I mentioned, full album reactions. And that's it. So let's get into STARSET and Breaking Benjamin, Waiting on the Sky to Change. I want to see how Ben and Band do this. Yeah, this is full Breaking Benjamin, not just Ben. Amazing visuals. Reminds me of Contact. Let it wash over my fear of these heights as I transcend and become whole again. I breathe in the atmosphere. Let it take me out of here. I won't live life in the rain, waiting on the sky to change. I've been frozen since that day. Is that Ben? I saw my clear blue skies as they turn to gray. I don't think so. He sounds different if it is. Yeah, that is. Yeah. They kind of actually sound kind of similar, eh? Such a cool video. Bridge. And STARSET always has good bridges, man. That's Ben. It's kind of psychedelic. was that, man? I've never heard Ben or Dustin sound like that before. Like, yeah, I think that's Ben, because I don't think Dustin ever really screams, does he? I don't think so. But man, this is the exact kind of music video I want to see for like a lyric video. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time we don't do lyric videos on the channel just because a lot of the time they're just like kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't really do anything that interesting. Where this one, what I love about this is the entire time I wasn't sure if the lyrics or the visuals were telling a story or not. Like, I was like, okay, half of me just thinks it's cool visuals, almost like reminds me of like when I did DMT a couple times. Just like really psychedelic visuals, you know what I mean? And the other part of me is like, this is STARSET, and STARSET usually always has a reason for doing anything. So I was like, maybe there is something to this. But this was pretty cool, man. It was very interesting hearing Ben and Dustin trade vocals, because at times, like I said, it was difficult to notice who it was, because Ben sounds a bit different than what I'm used to, at least in this one. He just sounds, there's something a bit different. Like, his vocal tone has shifted slightly. Dustin sounds normal. Dustin sounds as he always does, but Ben sounds a bit different. And overall, what I thought about this one was I liked this. I found the chorus didn't hit me, didn't resonate with me melodically as some of the other stuff we've definitely heard by STARSET. I think this is a cool song. I liked it, but I definitely didn't love it on first listen. I wasn't absolutely blown away like I have been on first listen with some STARSET songs. But as we all know, there's also some STARSET songs that I'm not a huge fan of on first listen and I fall in love with. So, and I know, and the thing is, I can absolutely say this is a really good song. So it's not like I think this is a mediocre song and I wasn't a fan of it. It's like, okay, this is a good song and I liked it, but I think the melody in the chorus is going to have to grow on me a bit more. Because yeah, this one was interesting. And you know what, STARSET, a lot of the stuff is, as I said, just interesting. They write music differently than kind of every other band. And even their melodies, I notice, especially in the more recent stuff, the melodies are a bit different. Like that first record, actually, like Transmissions, probably has like the most like hard rock melodies. In terms of, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace. Like, it reminds me of a lot of like those 2000s hard rock bands. Melodically, a lot of the melodies Dustin used on that record, which is why I loved the vocal performance on that record. And then as STARSET has went on, I've noticed they've been getting more and more unique with their vocal melodies. With actually all of their music, all of their stuff has become a bit more and more trippy, even like sonically trippy. It's just like a bit different. Again, that first record is probably a bit more in your face melodic. It's a bit more in your face, those kind of chord progressions that we're all used to, which again is why I immediately love that record so much. And then the second record, which I'm blanking on, which has Ricochet and Vessels. Vessels I adored as well. And on first listen, I think I like Transmissions more, but then Vessels I found a more unique record, a more varied record. And these guys just have been continuing to just make more and more interesting music. You know what I mean? But let's get into the meaning and the breakdown of this one. All right, we're back with STARSET, waiting on the sky to change. So verse 1, Dustin Bates. There's something in the air. Burning ions in the oxygen are all aglow. Burning ions in the oxygen are all aglow. A feeling everywhere. Premonitions of the storm that comes. But I won't go. I'm done running towards the eyes of tornadoes, pretending this is hope. I breathe in the atmosphere. Let it wash over my fear of these heights as I transcend and become whole again. I breathe in the atmosphere. Let it take me out of here. I won't live life in the rain, waiting on the sky to change. Very interesting. What that reminds me is this tendency of resilient people, and I put myself in this category, where, you know, somewhere in our life we learned that life is about self-betterment, you know what I mean? And so we masochistically, every time we get something that scares us, we jump into it, we face it head on, right? And in a lot of ways, it's powerful, it's beautiful, it gets us very far, we learn, we grow rapidly. But I think there's a point in life where it becomes exhausting, and we have to ask, like, look in the mirror and ask ourselves, is this what our life is always going to be? You know, when we have a wife and we have kids and we have a family and we're getting old, am I going to still just run at everything in life that scares me, or am I just going to take the road that is simpler? Am I going to face the things I need to face and let go of the things I don't? I think that's a question when you start to have a family, is like, you know, the workaholics, right? Is like, are you going to continue just to drown yourselves in self-betterment and all this stuff? And again, I don't want to make self-betterment and self-realization look like a negative, but I think there can be this addiction to chasing the high and chasing the addiction of being better, because also a lot of the time we're running away from our feelings of inadequacy. A lot of the time why we're so striving for self-betterment is a lot of the time we had a dysfunctional relationship with a parent that didn't make us feel very whole and complete, and so we're like, you know, I'll prove to the world, I'll prove to myself, I'll prove to everybody that I'm worth something. And so it's this like endless question of, am I enough yet? Am I enough yet? Am I enough yet? And I know I've had to deal with that, you know, for my entire life. And I'm only now kind of calming down. And I don't, like, you know, 2 years ago, like I said, I was like, you know, running towards these challenges. And now I kind of go, okay, my job, my career, this is going to bring a lot of challenges. There's no need for me to run and try to find them all the time. You know, let's calm down and not try to find dragons everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like, just life will hand me things, and it always has. And I've grown a lot in the last year in not trying to run after all these things, and I'm a lot calmer. There's really tough times when life just hands me something that I can't run away from, and it goes, deal with it. And I go, shit, all right, this is what I do. Boom. But for the most part, when I am relaxing, I can finally relax, because a life of this is you can never relax. When you finished one problem, you go searching for the next one. You know what I mean? Now when I finish a problem, I relax until the next challenge. I won't say problem, I'll say challenge. I just relax until the next challenge comes my way, and then I invite it in the door, and I go, all right, let's sit down and figure this out. But yeah, I'm tired of, you know, running into the eyes of tornadoes, you know? And like you said, I breathe in the atmosphere. I let it wash over my fear. It's like, yeah, you know, when challenges come knocking, I invite them in, I bathe in it. As the alchemist would say, I cook. I cook in my pain, I cook in these traumas, I cook in these challenges. And I let those challenges change my physiology in some way. That's an exaggeration, but in some sense I look at it that way. I look at these challenges are literally like leveling up, like a friggin' Dragon Ball Z character, you know what I mean? Power level 9,000. But it's like, I just let it, I cook in it, I sit in it, I just accept what's happening, and it changes me, and it still does, you know what I mean? I still, you know, I've been cooking in some stuff for the last month, you know, some stuff that doesn't seem to have an easy answer, and, you know, I'm at a point now where I'm about to embark on making a decision on it, but I've been cooking in it, and now I feel the lows of it. I feel the challenge. I feel that if anyone else is going through this, I can calmly stand by their side, be like, hey, it'll be okay. It's tough, but just, I've been through this too. Just sit with it. You know what I mean? Cooking it, baking it. And then there will be a moment when you'll know what to do. And then when you know what to do, follow through. But don't be too premature. Because sometimes if you're too premature, you can really ruin things. But verse 2, Benjamin Burnley. I've been frozen since that day. I saw my clear blue skies as they turned to gray in front of me. It's hard to find my way. Can I rise above when giving up is all I know? I'm done running towards the eyes of tornadoes, pretending this is hope. I love that line. Wow. And the water's rising, going deaf from the sound of rain. And the water's rising. I won't drown in the flood you made. And the water's rising, going deaf from the sound of rain. And the water's rising, and I won't drown in the flood you made. Wow, man. Waiting on the sky to change. So, my friends, that was STARSET Breaking Benjamin, Waiting on the Sky to Change. Overall, like I said, I love the lyrics, I love the meaning of this song. Overall, I liked it, didn't blow me away like some songs like Solstice did, as I always joke, one of my favorite STARSET songs. I know a lot of you disagree, but I love the catchy stuff, you know what I mean? I love the simple hooks, but yeah, I really like this one. And what were your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Is this one of your favorite STARSET songs of all time? Let me know down below. And now for the big reveal. So, if you want to win a free song quest, like this video, share this video with one person you think would enjoy it, comment who you shared it with, and leave your request in the comment. And remember that submissions need a minimum of 10 million views, and this is not the case with Patreon requests, which are also guaranteed. So if you're interested in guaranteed, no limit Patreon requests, song requests, full album reactions, like we've done all of STARSET's full album reactions, and much more, join everyone in our Patreon family, link in the description of this video. And while you're there, be sure to join our Discord community where you can hang out with everybody, you can win free giveaways, and take part in all of our community events. So we'd love to have you join. And lastly, and in conclusion, I just want to thank all of you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it, and if you guys resonate with what I'm doing around here and you want to support me and support the show, as I mentioned, be sure to like this video, subscribe for digging the content, and comment and share to get that free song quest. And that's it. So I'll see all of you in the next episode. I love you. Bye.